Police issues lookout notice against accused journalist Rupesh Samant. Accused wanted in 4 cases against women. Police teams are in search of Rupesh. Goan writers not in mood to return Goa Sahitya Academy Award. Fraternity goes on back foot. Protest limited to petitions. Says Sahitya Academy should initiate protest. Chief Minister Lakshmikant Parsekar writes to Karnataka CM over Mahaday tangle. Follow law and regulations set by Mahaday Tribunal. Panji Smart City plan to be ready by 30th November to be sent for approval of central government. First workshop concludes. And big blow to FC Goa. Marquee player Lucio to miss clash against Northeast FC today. Police has issued a lookout notice of accused journalist cum anchor Rupesh Samant. The accused is wanted in 4 cases against women. Additional Sessions Court at Mapsa had dismissed anticipatory bail application of journalist Rupesh Samant yesterday. Police are demanding his custodial interrogation. All the victim girls have given reasons for delay in lodging the FIR, and their reasons are very convincing and appealable. Court has observed that habitual offender does not deserve anticipatory bail. Police has issued a lookout notice of accused journalist cum anchor Rupesh Samant. The accused is wanted in 4 cases against women. Police has urged to contact them in case if the accused is traced. Police are on Rupesh's lookout.
The anticipatory bail appeal of journalist Rupesh Samant has been dismissed by the Additional Sessions Court of Mapsa on Wednesday. Court observed that Rupesh Samant committed heinous crimes against women, hence matter is sensitive. Reasons given by victims for delaying filing of FIRs are convincing and acceptable. Habitual offender does not deserve anticipatory bail. More women victims may come forward to lodge complaint against accused after his anticipatory bail is rejected. Due to multiple cases, seriousness of crime increases. Granting of anticipatory bail will upset and demoralize victims.
Prosecution has also relied upon some judgments on at this stage. This is the preliminary stage. Investigation agency has to carry out the investigation, and whatever 2 judgments had relied upon, those judgments are applicable. Because in one judgment it is clearly stated that at this stage, investigation stage, anticipatory bail cannot be granted. Now bail application has been dismissed.
Okay.
Yeah, and I hope that more victims would come forward, because they were worrying,
Okay.
They were also under the impression that what will be going to happen. But now they will get confidence, more confidence.
It is known that Rupesh Samant will knock the door of the High Court challenging Additional Sessions Court's order. However, police search is on to find whereabouts of Rupesh Samant.
The bail applications of Rupesh has been rejected. The main 3 points which she has decided is based on that the crimes, this kind of crimes are heinous crimes against the women, and therefore it is sensitive, and he's a habitual offender. So because of that, she has rejected generally. So this is the basically general points which she has considered, and she has also considered 2 judgments, that Arnesh Kumar and also Sitaram Betri.
Senior reporter Laukik Shilkar with Shyam Sundar Fatte for Prudent.
Goan writers are not in a mood to return the Sahitya Academy Award, while the writers all over the country are returning their awards, condemning the murders of the renowned writers. However, Goan authors are on the back foot. The protest will now be just limited to return petitions and demonstrations. Author N. Shivdas was earlier vocal about returning the award. He too is now silent. The Goan Writers Fraternity says the Sahitya Academy should initiate the protest.
And instantly I declared myself, I could not tolerate, I declared myself that I will go away with my Sahitya Academy Award, which I got from my short story collection, Bangasari, in 2005. Later on, when my colleagues came to know that I had taken this decision, particularly the Tanai and all, they called me and said that we will fight united and that will give more impact in India. Because I know in the rest of the countries, what is happening like this has not happened when writers have not come together. They are individually giving away their awards. This is the first incident, I believe, that government writers, all the fraternity have come together on dais and fighting unitedly. And not only today, but we continue this fight till the international film festival is coming in Goa. We have decided that.
Sahitya Academy, returning the award to Sahitya Academy, I personally don't think that it is going to solve or address our grievance. But we are concerned about Sahitya Academy's silence over the growing intolerance in the country, and at the same time, the way Professor Kalburgi, who was the General Council member of the Sahitya Academy, who is a Sahitya Academy awardee, a thinker, a writer, was brutally murdered.
So next, we are thinking, yesterday there were suggestions. We are going to meet Honorable Governor, who is author in her own right. That is one suggestion. The next is we decided we call all the Padma Shri awardees are Wendell, Remo, Norma Alvarez, we are going to Suresh Amonkar, and there are other artists, musicians, Subodh Kepar. We are going to Amitabh may come here, Sudhir Kakkar, Goa-based authors, and there are a number of other. We are going to have a large this. We may call senior journalists, all of you. And all this what you Prakash suggested, all this thread back. It's not that we are closed-minded, we are receptive. At the same time, we are told that Sahitya Academy has convened extraordinary executive council meeting next week, somewhere on 23rd of October, and we are hopeful that Sahitya Academy will unequivocally condemn the murders of rationalist intellectuals and demand stringent government measures against the growing cultural terrorism that suffocates literary and cultural expression of creative artists. It is not only cultural terrorism, I would call it cultural Talibanism which is going on.
While I applaud and support the many writers who have given up their awards, I must say that it never struck me to give up the Padma Shri. Because the Padma Shri is a national honor and it gives me a platform from which to speak out. And I think it's very important for us to speak out. It's very important for us to make our voices the voice of tolerance, the voice of sanity, the voice of our civilizational values heard by not just the country but the world at large, because the world at large is really hearing very contrary and very frightening voices.
Chief Minister Lakshmikant Parsekar has now written to the Karnataka CM over Madai tangle. Goa's mood is clear, the message is straight. Follow law and regulations set by the Madai Tribunal. CM in his letter has urged Karnataka CM to control farmers who are planning to damage the block or seal of the Kalsa-Bandura canal at Kankumbi. Goa CM has asked Karnataka to maintain law and cordial relations between the two states.
The Goa-Karnataka Madai water dispute is getting heated up on legal front as well as at the political level too. In the second week of September, farmers from Gokak, Belgavi, Dharwad and surrounding areas and social and political leaders from Karnataka thronged to the site of Kalsa-Bandura project at Kankumbi and tried to open up the vents of the canal. However, they were stopped by police personnel who reached the site upon intimation from the Goan environmentalist. Chief Minister Lakshmikant Parsekar has now written a letter to Karnataka CM Siddaramaiah over Madai issue and possible threat by a group of activists of breaking the seal provided by tribunal at Kalsa-Bandura. The letter begins with Dashera greetings and further comes down straight to the point, Madai water dispute. Chief Minister Parsekar in his letter to Karnataka CM says, "It is my firm belief that the state and government of Karnataka are law-abiding and that the government machinery will do its utmost to uphold due process of law and prevent any untoward incident from happening. You would appreciate that any attempt at damaging, block or seal provided on the orders of Honorable Mahadevi Water Tribunal shall tantamount to the contempt of the said legal body even if done in a symbolic way. Besides, the same being extremely prejudicial to the state of Goa and its inhabitants in as much as Mahadevi River. CM has ended the letter on a suggestive yet cautioning note which says, I am confident that you will prevent any such illegal acts as are being apprehended on the basis of news report from happening in interest of upholding rule of law and the cordial relation that have long existed between our states. Bureau Report, Prudent.
People's participation is vital in making Panji a smart city. CCP Mayor Shubham Sodankar said the smart city plan should be ready by 30th November. Later, the plan will be presented to the centre for approval. First workshop of smart city was held on Wednesday. Citizens and stakeholders participated in the workshop.
स्मार्ट सिटी खातीर स्मार्ट सिटी कशी आसची हे लोकां कडल्यान फिडबॅक्स येतले तितूंतल्यान आमची पणजी आमची स्मार्ट पणजी कशी जावची ही तातूंतल्यान ठरतली. स्टेज 2 पयलीं आमी सिलेक्ट जावपाक जाय आनी स्टेज 2 सिलेक्ट जातले जाल्यारूच मागीर स्टेज 3चे चिंतप. सो स्टेज 2 सिलेक्ट जातलो जाल्यार हो एक पिपल्स पार्टिसिपेशन इज द इम्पॉर्टंट फॅक्टर ते आमी करतले.
Panji is one of the 100 smart cities announced by the union government. Over next few days, CCP will engage with citizens across various platforms to gather feedbacks and suggestions towards development of the smart city. Meanwhile, Poruri MLA has reiterated his demand to the government to reconsider the proposal of a smart city.
We have to look at areas which are growing, which need to be catered to. Smart city plan, आज खंय गरज आसा जाल्यार I think on the periphery, other than Panjim, the periphery is like areas like Taligaon, growing areas like Kadamba Plateau, growing areas like my Pororim constituency. I think these are the areas where the government has to be giving a special impetus on. Bambore जावं बाकीचे सगळे कुजिरा स्कूल आयले बाकीचे जे areas which are coming which do not come under the CCP has to be taken under the smart city plan.
Chetan Gavas for Prudent.
Let's take a short break. Stay tuned.